Today on NewsCenter, how one group of students walked a mile in someone else's shoes. Find out which hit R&B group the Student Programming Board brought to MSU, and take a look at the new display at the Claypool Young Art Gallery. All this and more now on NewsCenter.
Good evening and welcome to NewsCenter. I'm Sarah Burkhart.
And I'm Chelsea Armstrong. This is your news for April 10th, 2014.
A student at a Pennsylvania high school went on a violent stabbing rampage Wednesday morning, injuring more than 15 people. A 16-year-old sophomore at Franklin Regional High School in Murraysville, Pennsylvania, pulled two kitchen knives on a group of students walking through a hallway. Police Chief Thomas Seafield said that two students are in critical condition. Seafield said a fire alarm triggered during the attack prompted several students to flee the building, which likely kept the victim count down. Police say they have not established a motive for the stabbings, and that the student did not seem to target any specific individuals.
New updates have been released concerning the missing Malaysia Flight 370. 4 pings from the underwater locator beacons have been heard since last Saturday. This goes along with the audio signals that the automated flight data, or black box, have been sending out. The battery of the black box only has a life of 30 days, which is why searchers are so desperate to locate the source of the pings. Chief Air Marshal Angus Houston says that the signals are getting weaker, which means we're either moving away from the search area or the pinger's batteries are dying. The search crew says that finding the sound again is crucial to narrowing the search area so a submarine can be deployed to chart a potential debris field on the seafloor. The search for the missing flight has already totaled around $44 million.
There are new developments in the shooting that took place at Fort Hood last week. Investigators say that the shooting may have been triggered by the shooter Ivan Lopez's denied request for leave. Army spokesman Chris Gray says that at this point in the investigation, we can confirm that the alleged shooter was involved in a verbal altercation concerning his request for leave and the processing of that request. Lopez then opened fire for 8 minutes, covering an area equivalent of 2 city blocks. Lopez then turned the gun on himself. Media speculations believe that the cause of the rampage may have been related to an undiagnosed case of PTSD.
Republicans in the Senate have blocked a bill aimed at closing the gap between what men and women are paid. The Paycheck Fairness Act fell 7 votes short of the 60 required to advance in the chamber. The reasoning behind the Republicans' vote was that it would invite frivolous lawsuits. Democrats argued that Census Bureau data shows women currently earn 77 cents for every dollar men earn. President Obama said in a statement that Republicans in Congress continue to oppose serious efforts to create jobs, grow the economy, and level the playing field for working families. The bill would have limited the factors businesses can cite for paying women less than men.
A high school student was struck by a car at a crosswalk in Rowan County at the senior high school on Monday. According to the principal, the girl was just dropped off by her mother to go to school. The girl was rushed to St. Clair Hospital in Moorhead and is expected to recover. Principal Ray Ginter tells WKYT that there's never been a problem here. We have already addressed the situation. We have a teacher assigned to it in the morning and afternoon with a vest on. They'll be standing out here to make sure it never happens again.
Earlier today, a press conference was held to announce a big change coming to Moorhead State's campus. NewsCenter was there.
Today we're here to announce the establishment of a statewide Academy for Excellence in Science and Mathematics. The Academy will be a residential, dual credit high school program for juniors and seniors. Will begin in the fall of 2015 with 60 high school juniors. The next year we'll add an additional 60, so we'll have 120 students in this academy going forward.
Academy for Excellence in Science and Mathematics will mirror the Gatton Academy located at Western Kentucky University. The hope is that this school will improve the quality of education for Eastern Kentucky students. Stay tuned after the break for a look at weather with Marky Owens.
And Alicia Broomfield on NewsCenter Notices.
Yo, why are you looking at bags, bro? What you need is a chick magnet. You put me in the room and boom, chicks. That's what I'm talking about.
Welcome back to NewsCenter. I'm Marky Owens. It has been a beautiful day outside. It's sunny, it's 72 degrees, beautiful spring weather, and I hope you've been outside enjoying it and will continue enjoying it for the rest of the evening. Take a look at this viewer picture sent in by one of our viewers of the beautiful campus of Morehead State University. You can see the trees are finally blooming, and so is spring. It is finally coming along. Record temperatures, there was a high of 84 in 1919. That's pretty nice, but 72 isn't too bad either. And then there was a low of 21 degrees in 1997. So we could definitely be doing worse, but it's been pretty comfortable for me. And it's an average temperature of 59 degrees, so we're a little above average, which will explain some storms that will be moving in later this weekend. Current temperatures, about the lower to mid 70s. You can see it's 75 down in Jackson, and then up north it's a little bit cooler, 71 degrees in Covington. Not too bad, pretty nice. Current radar, really nothing is going on, but that will change later tonight. Later tonight, storms will start moving in as clouds move in throughout the evening. It'll get a little bit cooler, maybe hit 50, and then we'll see some storms throughout tomorrow. But first, let's take it to NewsCenter notices.
Welcome to NewsCenter Notices. I'm here today with Alicia Broomfield. Hi, Alicia.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Good to have you here. And I understand that you're part of MSU's concert choir. Is that correct?
Yes.
Could you tell us a little bit about the events that you guys have just finished completing, I guess?
Yes, actually, just the other day, we took a tour. We went to Scott County High School. We went to Frankfort High School and Mount Sterling and performed. We left at 8 a.m. here and didn't get back till about 10, so it was a long day.
Oh, wow.
But we were able to go and sing and showcase some of our pieces that we're going to be singing in Ireland.
In Ireland?
Yes, we're going to Ireland for our annual tour. We have them every 4 years. Going abroad. We'll be there for 9 days. But we've been doing local tours to help raise money and things like that to get ready for it.
So I'm sure you're pretty excited.
Yes, very excited.
So what will you be doing besides singing in Ireland? What exactly will you be doing once you get there?
Pretty much the only thing we are going to be doing is singing. We're going to our sister city.
Oh, okay.
Morehead has a sister city. It is called Ballymena. They are having an art festival there, so we'll be singing as a part of that, just to show support for our sister city.
Oh, well, that's great.
Yeah, and then just traveling to different places. We're also going to Cullamore Abbey, Ballymena Cathedral, and St. Murdoch, and the famous St. Patrick's Cathedral in Dublin.
Wow.
Yes, so we're going to be doing a lot of things as well as competing against.
Okay. So the contest is against what? I mean, how big is this contest?
There's pretty much from all different countries, really.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure that we will be the, if not one of the only or one of the few schools from America performing over there. So we'll be kind of not only representing Morehead, but as well Morehead State, or America and Morehead State. So
that's a grand scale. That's definitely really exciting. What besides fundraising are you guys doing to prepare?
Really, well, we have class. We have two different choirs actually going there. We have concert choir as well as chamber singers. The singers from chamber singers are from concert choir.
Okay.
So we're both going. We have class every day, Monday through Thursday. We also have additional practices, sectionals, which are broken up different parts, practicing 24/7 it seems like. But
you guys put in a lot of hard work, I would say.
definitely, we're doing this to bring a good name to Moorhead and hopefully get the support that we.
Very exciting, and I hope you guys have a great time and do very well in the contest as well.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here with us today.
No problem.
And we will be right back. Stay tuned after the break for a look at Eagle Athletics with Stephen Lester.
Addison, why are you dressed up like that?
Because you're in a dream, John.
How can you prove that?
Your body's still there.
What?
Wake up and smell the coffee. Java City.
And print. Oh, yeah.
Hi, welcome back to NewsCenter. It's been a beautiful day outside and it's going to continue to do so until tomorrow. It is currently 72 degrees in Moorhead. Very, very nice, with the humidity at 23% and some strong wind gusts at 18 miles per hour. So not too bad on the wind because the day is making it beautiful. Let's take a look at your 24-hour planner. As we go throughout the evening, clouds will start increasing and we may see a few storms tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon. Do not rule out any severe weather. It might be a chance. And then let's take a look at the current temperatures. It is 72 degrees in Moorhead, 73 in Ashland, 72 in Richmond, 72 in Danville, 73 in Lexington, 72 in Frankfort, 71 in Covington, and 74 in Louisville. So overall, it's pretty much nice outside in the 70-degree range, and we cannot expect anything better. The current radar, really nothing is going on right now, but tomorrow that will change as those storms will move in and affect your plans this weekend. So if you're participating in the Moorhead State Film Challenge, that might ruin your outdoor filming opportunities, so make sure you keep an eye on the radar and bring an umbrella if you plan on filming outside anyway. See, nothing is still going on in the national radar except some storms up in Michigan, but tomorrow things will change, and as we go through the week, it will continue to get worse. Tonight, the clouds will start moving in as a cold front shifts its way into Moorhead with a low of 51 degrees. Tomorrow, there will be some scattered thunderstorms, so make sure you carry an umbrella with you on your way to class with a high of 66 degrees, so a little bit cooler than it was today, but we cannot complain. Now let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, it'll be 66 with a chance of storms. On Saturday, it'll be 76 degrees, and it'll be pretty nice with only a 20% chance of storms and a low of 51. On Sunday, there'll be a 30% chance of rain. It'll hit 79, maybe even hit 80, with a 30% chance of rain and a low of 55. On Monday, it'll be 60 degrees with a 70% chance of storms, and there's been a Torcon issued for 3, so that means there might be about a 30% chance of tornadoes, so you cannot rule out a tornado. On Tuesday, it'll be 52 degrees and a 40% chance of rain. On Wednesday and Thursday, it'll be in the 60s and it'll be pretty nice. So overall, weather's not looking too bad, is it?
No, I'm definitely glad for the change in weather, getting some sunshine today, some warmer temperatures. It's been a great day to be outside.
Yeah, definitely. And as you've heard, April showers bring May flowers because those rain chances are going to increase. We're going to see more storms, but I'd take it over snow right now.
Me too. I definitely agree. I'm ready to see the spring showers get out of the way and bring on summertime.
Oh, definitely. Let's take it to Eagle Athletics.
Your home for the Morehead State Eagles, this is NewsCenter Sports.
The Morehead State baseball team beat the University of Kentucky on Tuesday night with a final score of 6-4. The Eagles gave up only 5 hits to the number 12 ranked Wildcats. Junior Luke Schneider threw 5 innings while giving up only 2 hits and 1 run. Sophomore Craig Parsi also collected his 6th save of the season. Junior Robbie Spencer hit a 2-run home run in the 7th to make the score 6-1, and senior designated hitter Bobby Burns led the Eagles with 3 hits. The Eagles return to action this Friday as they play University of Indiana on the road. First pitch is at 7 p.m. The Morehead State softball team lost a doubleheader sweep to Eastern Kentucky University. The final scores were 4-0 and 5-0. There were only 4 hits allowed on the day by Eastern Kentucky. Junior pitcher Tanner Surfer gave up 3 earned runs in the first game on just 6 hits. Freshman Megan Tymork allowed 4 earned runs on 11 hits in the second game. Sophomore right fielder Tressa Watson led the Eagles with 2 hits on the day. The softball Eagles return to conference play this Saturday at Jacksonville State. First pitch of the doubleheader is at 2 p.m. Morehead State's tennis team blanked Murray State over the weekend, winning all 7 matches. The Eagles improved to 8-6 overall and 4-3 in Ohio Valley Conference play. Senior Jihan Howe and freshman Jack Swindles took the first doubles match with the final score of 8-1. Fellow senior David Clifford improved to 7-0 this season in singles as he won with the final score of 6-1. The Eagles return to OVC action this Saturday against Jacksonville State. The match is at home and it starts at 11 a.m. And now for NewsCenter Sports Trivia. Which tennis player was named Ohio Valley Conference Female Tennis Player of the Week? A. Haley Wild, B. Andrea LeBlanc, C. Briar Preston, or D. Sandria Beulah?
I'm going to say B.
I'll have to go with B, Andrea LeBlanc, but I don't really keep up with tennis, so.
I'm going to guess C, and it really is purely just a guess.
The correct answer is C. Briar Preston.
That was a good guess.
Yeah. She remained undefeated in OVC singles action at the number 1 spot in the lineup and went 5-0 overall last week. She won a straight set decision over Eastern Kentucky's Kristen Labat, who was previously 6-1. She also defeated Murray State's Andrea Escart in 3 sets, knocking Murray State's top player from the ranks of the undefeated. She now has a record of 21 wins and 4 losses in singles action this season and is currently riding a 10-win streak. Preston has 1 regular season OVC singles match remaining this weekend and is striving to become the first player in the starting rotation in head coach Kevin Fulton's tenure to post a perfect singles record in league action. And we'll be right back after the break.
It never gets old, huh?
Nope.
It kind of makes you wanna...
Breaking the song?
Yup. I love the sunset.
I love Eagle Lake.
I love the forest. I love when eagles play.
I love the campus!
And all its sights and sounds.
Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada,
boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
I love philosophy.
We love diversity.
I love English.
And all its weird words.
I love the music.
And all its melodies. Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
I love fraternities.
I love sororities.
I love to draw things.
And all the athletes.
I love Morehead.
It's such a pretty place.
Boom-de-yada, 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 boom-de-yada.
President Andrews informed MSU on the new budget plans to be finalized April 15th. After meeting several times and finally making a difficult decision, the Kentucky General Assembly has resolved a budget and it has been sent to the governor, awaiting his signature. The plans contained in the budget that will impact MSU include a general fund appropriation cut of 1.5%, which equals a cut of $625,000. Funding for the expansion and renovation of ADUC include a budget of $49.6 million. Additional funding has been approved for building new dorms on and off campus. $30.7 million has been introduced toward the building of a 600-bed residential hall on campus and a 50-bed residential hall at MSU Farm. President Andrews is content and says that this plan will be a good budget for MSU.
Not included in the approved budget was money for planned restaurants near the Recreation and Wellness Center or a new parking garage on the side of Waterfield Hall. NewsCenter spoke with MSU students to get their take on the university's plans.
Well, yeah, for the most part, they made a pretty good decision. Just compromising a parking garage for, more student housing and better food. Yeah, that's really good. I mean, although that it is kind of hard to find a parking spot for upperclassmen.
Well, along with this, I've also heard the tuition's going up, and all right, ADUC, it's a fairly new building. I don't even think it's 5-10 years old. It doesn't need to be fixed or renovated or anything like that. From the inside of it, looking around, it's perfectly fine.
Well, one of the things that I think Moorhead needs to spend a little bit more money on is our parking that students are available to get, because we pay so much money for a student parking pass that there really isn't enough spots for everyone. And I have a student parking pass right now and they're about $200, and sometimes I can't even park on campus. I have to park in overflow, which is off of campus. So if I would have rather seen the money go to a parking garage instead of renovating ADUC, which is a facility that is almost brand new.
Well, as a student who doesn't live on campus, I don't really have to worry about the dorms or any of the getting to and from. So yeah, I think since I spend a lot of time in ADUC, it's good that ADUC is being renovated. That's where most of the money is going.
I think we have an excess amount of apartment housing, especially towards Waterfield, which has barely any parking at all, and we can't park anywhere, and then we have to walk, especially in bad weather like we've had this winter. New dorms. That would have been nice. Waterfield is really ratchet. It's really bad. It's awful.
Sophomore art majors had the chance for their work to be showcased during the annual sophomore art exhibition held in the Claypool Young Gallery. Reporter Aaron Burton has more.
The sophomore exhibition is an annual exhibition that all students of sophomore rank are mandated to participate in. It runs for about a week and a half, and then after the exhibition officially closes, each student meets with a team of faculty to talk about the work that the students selected themselves to put in the show, and then they can get feedback and discuss with faculty sort of what their plans and goals are for the remaining 2 years here at MSU.
The Sophomore Art Exhibit is one of 2 exhibitions in the Claypool Young Art Gallery that art students can be a part of. Jennifer Rice told us more about the second opportunity.
With the senior show, which is different than the sophomore show because it is juried, and that is kind of folded into the celebration of student scholarship.
Reporting for NewsCenter, I'm Aaron Burton.
Tune in after the break to find out how one grad student raised awareness using high heels.
We'll be right back after this.
My name is Scotty Purnell. I've been here 9 years. We take the trash out of the buildings and put it in the garbage truck. In there, the chute is way up high on the wall where the trash comes out into the buggy. And you have to take a big iron hook, reach up and hook the trash, and it's falling down towards you. It's not a boring job. It's, you can get out and talk. We're always finding something very interesting. You never know what you're going to find in the trash. I like my job very much.
Hello, I'm Eric Thomas, Director of the Star Theater here at Moorhead State University.
and I'd like to invite you to come out and join us for some of the great programs we offer in the Star Theater. Our programs are both educational, with planetarium programs, and entertaining, with laser shows that feature artists such as Elton John all the way out to Metallica. So come join us at the Star Theater, located in the Space Science Center here on the campus of Morehead State University. And if you've got questions, go online to moreheadstate.edu/startheater.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to walk in someone else's shoes? This past Saturday, graduate student Andrea Arujo gave students the opportunity to do just that.
Well, the Walk a Mile in Her Shoes is an event to raise awareness on sexual assault and rape. So we pretty much ask guys to wear heels and walk a mile, hence Walk a Mile in Her Shoes, just to show that there's support of, I guess, the male population. Actually, Western Kentucky starting, I guess, in Kentucky. They do it every year. So then I figured, hey, we should bring it to Morehead. And I mean, we're probably the second school that does it now. It's a good cause. It's fun. I feel that it's a small town, so a lot of people don't talk about rape or try to like hide it. So I feel like that it was a good cause, something to bring up, something to show that, you know, it's happening. Also, to, I guess, to not let Western be the only school in the state do it. You know, I mean, something new for us to do.
For more information, visit walkamileinhershoes.org.
On Tuesday, the Student Programming Board held an open mic featuring Casual, an R&B rock and pop group who's open for big names like Nelly and Destiny's Child. NewsCenter's Sydney Boyd had the chance to speak with the group.
We come to this convention every year with the Student Programming Board called NACA, and we was the mid-region, and they performed at NACA, and I thought there would be some good talent to come here, so I told Paige that her open mic night they should MC.
In church, actually. We were like the male section of the choir. And I'm actually a military brat, so while my dad was out doing his tour stuff, you know, we were traveling. But when he settled back home, Columbus, Georgia, they were like, hey, we getting up a group, you want to join? I was like, yeah, let's do it. And we took the show on the road.
We really had a good time, and we really enjoyed ourselves. So hopefully, this won't be the last time you'll see us, you know, maybe we'll be back performing. Yeah.
You can follow the group on Twitter at Casual1. On behalf of Marky Owens with weather, Stephen Lester with sports, and the rest of the NewsCenter team, I'm Sarah Burkhart.
And I'm Chelsea Armstrong. Have a great evening.